It still feels so good stepping aboard a Cathay Pacific long-haul flight, and it's been a while for me. Today we've got Cathay's A350-1000 in business class from Hong Kong to Sydney, an 8-hour flight to reconnect with one of my all-time favorite airlines. How will it be? As good as I remembered it? This is leg 6 of my round the world special, more than halfway through that trip now. Let's get into it. 6 a.m. and it's time to leave this hotel in Hong Kong, make my way to Sydney, flight number 6, Cathay Pacific A350-1000. I've flown on Cathay only once in the past 10 years maybe, and it was on the 350-1000 in premium economy on a short flight from Taipei to Hong Kong. So taking it in business on a longer haul and going to Australia, nice combination. Jet lag report, by the way, I woke up at 4:30 today. Not sure why. The day before, I woke up at 10:15 a.m., which was crazy. I never sleep that late. Mostly on this trip, I've been doing the sort of very early morning wake-ups, regardless of which time zone I'm on. Who knows? I can't keep track. All I know is the quality of the sleep has generally been poor. So I'm hoping. I got a good feeling about tonight, though. Get to Sydney, check in at the Four Seasons, my little splurge hotel for the trip, and nothing to do tomorrow. No obligations, no flights. So fingers crossed, inshallah. We do this. Let's go to the airport. Hong Kong airport is super busy today. It's more hectic than I remember it being. I haven't been here a lot in recent years, but you know, every year or so, sometimes I've skipped a year. I've managed to get here. I didn't come to Hong Kong a lot as a kid, actually never, until maybe just after university. So early 20s, or during university, I guess was the first time. I knew people in high school who were from here, and once I started university and started figuring out how to do travel hacking, flying way beyond my means, I started coming to Hong Kong, and it was just magic. That was in the days of lots of 747s, Cathay 747s. I redeemed miles for Cathay first class in the nose of the 747 many times. I'd use American miles, which I had a huge stockpile of because there were so many earning opportunities. I redeemed for Cathay first, London, Hong Kong, usually 747. Magic, just wonderful memories. So all that comes back to me when I'm here, and it's been really nice to have a couple days to reconnect with the place. It's amazing to think I've been on this trip for a week already, and it's about 4 days left of it. Feels like I still have a long way to go because I'm doing this dog leg down to Australia, but great stuff. I'm happy. It's fun, and can't wait for Cathay Pacific. I absolutely love the Cathay lounges, the cozy aesthetic, lots of wood, nice lighting, not to mention the Bao and Dan Dan Mien, etc. These are some of my favorite lounges in the world. And this airplane is just a beauty as well, both outside and in. My own space in this comfy reverse herringbone setup, plus tail camera, plus Flight Radar 24 on the Wi-Fi, the promise of drinks and good Asian food coming soon. This is my happy place. Alright, first impression, this one's very good indeed. I love that Cathay green on the seat. Seems comfortable, spacious. There's some storage, menus look beautiful, and I've got a pre-departure water, which is a good idea at 8:30 in the morning.
Hello. Flight time today, 8 hours and 30 minutes. We are expecting mainly fine and smooth flying conditions. Having said that, for your safety and for the safety of those around you, that's any time you're seated, actually your seatbelts comfortably fastened. That even includes times when the seatbelt sign may be switched off. Our in-flight services manager looking after you in the cabin today.
This is a really nice length for a flight, about 8 hours. Plenty of time to hang out, eat and drink, look out the window, and try out the bedding too. And my verdict is that Cathay is every bit as great as I remembered it. The service was excellent on this one too. Time for a little unboxing of the Amenity Kit. I'm going to give this away, so I wasn't going to open it, but then I thought maybe it's more fun to see the contents before I give it away. They won't be used, so. The brand is Bamford. I've never heard of it. Mouthwash, hydrating face mist, standard toothbrush, bit of Colgate, earplugs, quite a nice eye mask. Good, soft. This is a good one. Finally, we have Botanic lip balm and hand and body lotion. And it seems like a good kit for reuse. Nice. I have to say, I'm loving being back on Cathay Pacific. It's so nice. And so nice to see them kind of as good as I remembered them. Great cabin crew, delicious food, good drinks, iced Americano, nice seat, comfortable, amazing on the A350, hard to beat. Yeah, and what a nice 8.5 hour day flight to do Hong Kong, Sydney. It's kind of the perfect flight length, not too long, not too tiring, just enough to kind of enjoy your time in the air and to do it over the course of a day. And you get in, it's a bit later, 3 hours ahead, so you land 8:45 p.m. And then it's time for bed and you have a good sleep, hopefully. So it's a good day of flying. And you can be productive too, because the Wi-Fi works. Might try to do that now. It eventually starts to get dark as we approach Sydney. It's great to be back in this part of the world, one of my favorites that I don't get to nearly as much as I would like to because it's so damn far away. Thanks for coming along, and thanks for your support as always. So here I am in Sydney after that 8.5-hour flight with Cathay Pacific in business class on the A350. I mean, it was great. I had a really great flight, and you know, it reminded me of the Cathay that I remember. This was the feeling I had when I came back recently and flew them in premium economy. I thought service was good, planes were nice. It was exactly the Cathay I remembered when I had heard from others that they had gone downhill. They've had a rough patch, but it seems like they are doing really well again. And it's nice to see that. It's nice to see that it's the Cathay I remember, more or less, just with different items, different Amenity Kit brand, different menu design, that kind of thing, but all refreshed and updated in a nice way. And those aircraft look great. The seat is super comfortable. I could have done a few more hours on this one. 8.5 hours almost felt too short. That kind of daytime flight where you don't have a lot of work to do. You're just chilling out. You can scroll your Instagram or watch a movie or, you know, take some shots. I have to film and things like that, but mostly it's just enjoying, trying food, ordering drinks if you want them, lounging around. It's funny how an 8.5-hour flight now feels pretty short to me. Do you think an 8.5-hour flight feels short? I basically have the perspective now that anything under 10 hours just kind of whizzes by. If you're in a premium cabin, of course. In economy, different story. Although you could argue that in economy you just pass out. It's easier to fall asleep because there's less to do, there's less pressure to enjoy. So it can go quickly in that sense too, unless you're someone who can't sleep on planes. I used to not be, but I have become one. I can do it when I need to. So anyway, great stuff, great flight with Cathay. If I was going to nitpick, I would say I wish they had a few more snack options for between the meals, because it was just basically nuts if you wanted to have something in between. I mean, it's not a super long flight. They do have more on the snack menu, more substantial items when you get to the longer flights, the actual proper long haul. But anyway, that would be a nitpicky thing. Otherwise, completely happy. Service was great. Plane was great. Seat was great. Wi-Fi worked. Really good stuff. So I can't wait to do another flight with Cathay. And I want to get back into Cathay First. I miss that. I used to fly that a lot back in the good old days when you could redeem 60 some odd thousand miles, American Airlines miles, for Cathay First on the long hauls. Yeah, those were the days. I don't even know what it costs now, but I just almost never have occasion to fly Cathay. So thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Have you had any experiences that were similar or different on Cathay? I'd like to hear your experiences, what you thought of this one. Thanks again for coming along. See you next time.